All right, I'm going to talk about the Xair 18 communication wirelessly for the speakers, and then also go into turning on the outside speakers. And I will be using a little bit more wireless devices for setup, where you can actually have a DJ not only be on your portable table, but possibly farther than that. Yeah, we're going to be doing a wireless connection for a DJ because we need sound to do this demonstration. So what I'm doing right here is I'm going to pretend that this is the iPad/DJ device. Actually, why don't we use one of your guys's? So we got two brand new iPads in their protective case. And what I'm going to do is put in this device right here that changes it then to 1/4 inch. Okay, and the reason why we're going to 1/4 inch is that we want to go into the transmitter right here, and then plug in the receiver to the portable mixer on our portable table. Okay, we're going to go into channel 1. You guys can use any channel you want, but just make sure that your gain is set to where you want. I would probably start at 0 and slowly bring it up, and I would bring this right down flat, right? All of your EQ, just make sure everything is flat. Nothing is too off. And then I'm going to create the volume at low volume for now. All right, I'm just going to put on a rhythm track on the iPad here that's connected. So I have sound going through. I'm going to hold down the transmitter. All right, I'm noticing that there's interference on the green channel to the other transmitter already. So what I'm going to do is change that to blue and change this to blue. Great, so now it should be on its own channel. Now we have that clean signal. So we made sure that the light wasn't green this time because green is already being used as our main send. So now we're going to a new radio frequency of blue. There's 4 different frequencies that we're given with this device. So blue is going to be used for sending our DJ sound. Our DJ just sounds like some clapping because it's a Palmas flamenco track for practicing flamenco. Just where we can hear some sound. All right, so I turned up the volume here and I had to turn up the gain as well, okay? On the actual device, you want to make sure that you're pretty high on the actual iPad itself. So I'm going to bring that back down. Okay. When you're setting up a new signal like this, really important that if you hear any distortion, that you really pull it back and you find out why it's distorting, right? And there are a couple reasons why. It would be if any part of your gain or your volumes at any location, your iPad, DJ, gain here, or gain on the Xair 18, which we'll talk about, if it's too high, it could distort. So that is set up and playing, okay, and that's going through our mixer channel 17 in the Xair 18 still. Now what I'm going to do is take the other iPad that you guys have, okay, and we're going to actually set it up to where we can wirelessly control the Xair 18 and turn on the outer speakers, okay. We're going to also have a setting that will literally just be outer speakers. If this is taking too long, the video, you can speed it up to 1.5 in your settings on YouTube, and watch me talk faster. And that's how I learn things a little bit faster. So yeah, it's an idea because I'm kind of turning devices on here. So this instantly logs into the Wi-Fi Event Hall Wireless Sound, which is what you want to be on. Event Hall Wireless Sound. If it's not on that, you can literally go into Wi-Fi and change the setting to Event Hall Wireless Sound. If it automatically connects to anything but that, you want to forget the other networks. Rush Creek Lodge, anyone else in here, you want to make sure that it forgets other devices because you don't want it to interfere with your Event Hall Wireless Sound Wi-Fi, which is your connection specifically to the XR18. So I put the app right here at the bottom on your main page. It's called XAir. I'm going to click on the XAir. It's loading right here, the device. I can click on it while it's loading, and you can already see that the master volume is working over here. I can literally just mute that to turn off speakers around me. So I can slide over to channel 17 right here, and that's controlling the main volume right here. Okay, so that's for the mains. We also have some bus sends. Bus 1, bus 2, bus 3, and bus 4. Bus 1 is the back side of the room, the left side I would call it, which is closest to the large windows. Speaker 3-4, left 3-4 it's called. These names are coming from Lawrence's wiring in the back, so it's SL34. And then, so that's bus 1, and then bus 2 is SR3 and 4. So R for the right side, and that's the side that normally has, I believe, your guys' bar and the doorways that go to the outer part that no one really goes to. All right, so I set up 3 and 4 for outside, okay? And outside currently is at 0 volume. So what we're gonna do is walk outside and turn up to test our outside speakers. These speakers have great power. Lawrence put them through a really nice 2500 watt power amp, Crown power amp. And so the quality is really good. I'm a little concerned that these might blow if people push these too much. So really make sure that you don't go too high in your volume. So I am now outside. There's no sound because this is your general setting. And I'm then gonna go into a setting on the device. Let's see if you guys can see this while I do it. Okay, so I am on the device right here, and I'm going to go to bus 3 on the right-hand side, and I'm gonna make sure I unmute the main out, which is right next to that, right here, bringing that up into nominal volume, which is kind of not all the way up, but to the 0 point. And then I'm gonna go to the channel that I know that is playing music, okay, which is the aux in, channel 17. And right away, the sound turned on. So bus 3 is all of the left speakers out here. And what I'm noticing is that when I'm walking around with just the left speakers, on this side of the building, it's every other speaker. That's how it's set up on this side of the building. Okay, so I would say it's speaker 2 and 4 on this side of the building. And now I'm gonna bring up bus 4 by clicking on the right side and highlighting bus 4, making sure the main mute on the main channel is off. I'm gonna bring the volume up, and then I am going to bring up on that channel 17. And there it is. So now I'm hearing the right side. which is bus 4, is all the right signals. And I noticed that speaker 1 and 3 on the outside turned on over here. So you do have some control of which speakers are on and which speakers are off. Unfortunately, well, it's set up in a way that per side of the hall, there's always going to be some speakers on, I believe. Yep. So it looks like on the far side now, all of these left and right speakers are on because we already turned on bus 3 and 4, which is controlling all of your outer speakers. All right, this video is already 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try and bring that down a little bit in length for you guys. And I'll try and get the screen a little bit clearer so when I'm talking about things, you guys can see what I'm doing on the Xair 18 to set this up. So if you ever want the volume lower on the outside speakers, you'll have to go to bus 3 and bus 4 and lower the volumes. I'm doing that right now, and they turned off. So I'm just going to bring that up to kind of a regular volume. All right, so I have my clip-on mic. I'm gonna also do one more test with the clip-on mic. It's already powered on, coming out of mute position. And there's no sound out here. That's the reason why, or the reason why, is that the clip-on mic is still at no volume for the bus 3 and 4. Okay, it's turned on only inside. I'm gonna actually make a setting that will automatically have this. If you have your outside speakers on, if you want them on, you are going to go to a setting in Snapshots, and it will automatically have all of your wireless microphones, DJ channels in the on position. Okay, but this is just a little bit of checking 1, 2, and my voice is being turned up in bus 3 and 4, 1, 2. All right, so now that is up, and like I said, this is gonna be already set up for you guys by going into Snapshot in the center of the screen on the Xair 18 app inside your iPad and clicking on the Rush Creek Lodge outside speakers on. That's what I'll name it. All right, I hope that helped, and I'll do some more troubleshooting videos for you in just a little bit.